Okay, so now that you've seen the I-129F, all those forms, the proof of the first trip and the second trip, the optional thing is to provide a proof of ongoing relationship. Now, this is probably the biggest of the folders. It's because I want the interview to be as easy as possible for Nermeen. First thing that I would recommend, especially if you already bought a ring, us guys, if you already bought a ring, include the receipt first thing. Especially if you paid, quite a bit of money on it, because that should show, without a doubt that you have an ongoing relationship. I don't know, I've never met anybody that can shell out that kind of money and not have it be a bona fide relationship. Maybe if you're rich, but I'm not rich. Okay, then I photocopied a letter that Nermeen gave to me. It was handwritten, but this is a photocopy of it. I have the original. Always keep the original of the evidence. If they want the originals, they'll send you a notice after you send in the packet, and then you just provide the originals for whatever they ask. Let's see, another letter. Okay, then also MSN chat logs. Chat log from February 27th, 2010. Highly recommend doing chat logs. MSN does it automatically as long as you keep that feature on. I mean, I have at least 6 XML files on my computers that just have, chat logs of me and Nermeen. So we chat a lot. Let's see. Got some emails, some poems I wrote her, some poems she wrote me. They're all dated. I got some Facebook notes that we wrote to each other. Now I can't take credit for most of this because most of this was put together by Nermeen, so big thanks goes out to her for doing this for me. Otherwise I'd still be up. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I told her I'd get this sent tomorrow, or well, today now, but so I'm a man of my word. So more emails, more poems, more chat logs. Pretty much these other chat logs are from September 25th, 2009. Just try to show like a time span, Put in my opinion, I put the newest first, and then I put the newest or most important first, and then work my way back. But it's up to you. There's no rule on how you do that. It's all personal opinion. Let's see, more letters, and that's pretty much it. So these are all the things I am sending to the immigration services. So it's not that much. It looks like it's pretty easy to put together. No, let me show you why. First of all, I had to highlight all this evidence, which is the bulk of the report or the packet. Had to highlight them all just to show dates and whatnot. Then, not to mention, you have a passport photo that you have to provide. You have to label it too. Put your name on the label. I just used duct tape to tape the label on. I didn't have a marker that could mark on the plastic and stay. So I don't think they care. Basically, you put your passport picture in a Ziploc bag, and then you staple this to a piece of paper, which I'll do at work tomorrow or today. Same with my fiance, my gorgeous fiance. So she has her own bag. Then I have photos of the first trip to Egypt that I took back in October. And basically there's, I think, 10 photos in each one of these. On the back of them, you want to write, you know, who's in the photo. Also, kind of, in my opinion, I put, you know, it was good to kind of label people, you know, I labeled myself the petitioner and her the beneficiary. And also include a date and where it's at, you know, what's special about the photo. Obviously, you know, any photo my fiance is in is special, but for a third party, they want to know, you know, kind of where it's at and stuff like that. So that's the first trip. Then the second trip, it took a lot longer because on some of these I had to write pretty much a paragraph explaining the importance of the photo. Like when after I asked her to marry me, we took a few photos of her with the ring. So I explained, you know, the love of my life said yes. You know, here she is wearing our rings, or wearing the rings that I gave her. So pretty much, in my opinion, the whole thinking behind this whole process is the more info you can give them, the less is going to be required later on. The less headaches you might have, you know, less doubt that you're in a, you know, bona fide relationship. So that's pretty much the philosophy that I took. They call it front loading. I don't think I'm front loading. I think this is a pretty reasonable amount of evidence. So that's all that. So that's the entire packet right there with photos. But let me show you why it takes so long. What you don't see is all the extra stuff that you have to get done just in case they either want the originals or they misplace something or it gets lost in the mail. And also, you need to have at least one, well, I would say at least make 2 copies. At least. I made 4. So, I printed out 20 pictures. 20 times 4? Anybody? 80. And guess what I did on all 80 pictures? I wrote on the back. So, you can imagine how long that took. It took me pretty much all day today. Or yesterday, since it's 1:30 in the morning here. I severely underestimated how much effort this whole process would take. If I had to do it again, I would, you know, a lot more time to it, and not wait, you know, well, not wait to the last moment, but you know, just respect the process a little bit more. I thought it was going to be easy, just a few forms. I was dead wrong. So, those are the photos, all 80 of them, which, thank God they were only 15 cents each at Walmart. I remember back in the day that probably would have cost me a fortune. Okay.